Today we're talking about the Green Hydra. For those of you who don't know what this is, we're going to talk about it. But first, I really have no idea why it took me so long to talk about this animal. They are so cool. Used to see these guys all the time when I was in college, looking at the life from the lake that was behind the college that was collected for use in labs. Anyway, let's talk about it. So first off, this animal belongs to a group of animals known as the Cnidarians. I hope I pronounced that right. This is the group of animals that jellyfish and corals belong to. Just to give you a little bit of a let you know where I'm coming from. So first off, hydras do not have a Medusa stage, meaning they don't float around like a jellyfish. They pretty much stay where they're at, and yes, they are considered to be a polyp. Yes, that's right, this small freshwater organism is in the same group as lion's mane jellyfish, brain corals, and a ton of other animals that are in that phylum. Now, they live in freshwater throughout the northern hemisphere. Now that green color isn't just for good looks, it comes from the green algae that actually lives in their bodies. Now these guys are about 3/8 of an inch long, so they aren't the largest critter in a lake. Doesn't mean though that they aren't interesting. Being a relative to the jellyfish means that these animals are armed with nematocysts, which are stinging cells. Their tentacles are where those stinging cells are located. That's what those weird looking strings are. The tentacles, that is. Like their relatives, these guys feed on living animals, and their tentacles surround the mouth. They do have a really simple nervous system that basically consists of a nerve net that covers the entire body. Now, for the most part, these animals really don't move apart from the tentacles. They can react to stimuli, but they are able to detach from substrate, which could be plant matter, which is, I think, usually the case, but maybe not always. Now, I did mention earlier that they have... Oh, wait a minute. So these guys can detach from their substrate, which then they can glide or sort of somersault to get to where they're going, or to another spot, where they will once again reattach at the base. I mentioned earlier that they have a green algae that lives in their bodies. How does that relationship work? Let's talk about it. The algae is actually able to share its nutrients with the hydra, and for that, they get a safe place to live. Now, hydras in general are hermaphrodites, meaning that they have both male and female parts. Time for a quick pause in the action. Just a quick reminder for you to subscribe if you haven't. Click the like button, leave me a comment, and share the video with someone in your family or your friend group. And now, back to your regular video. Hydras are, in general, hermaphrodites, meaning that they are both male and female. Now, they can reproduce sexually, but they are also possible of doing what is called budding. And budding is a process by which the parent animal grows another copy of themselves right on their body. And that is what that smaller hydra is that you can see. That is a bud. Now when that bud reaches a certain size, they will detach from the parent animal and begin life on their own. Thanks for keeping it wild with me, Nature Peeps. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or a question. Remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. Lives are Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and Saturdays at 6 p.m. See you then.